South Korea in the first half of this year received less foreign direct investment than it did a year earlier as uncertainty grows in the global economy. FDI was down in the service sector and there was a decline in investment from the European Union. Still, FDI was higher than it was before the pandemic and was the third highest ever for the first half of the year. Shin Ha-young reports.
Foreign investors poured less money into the South Korean market in the first 6 months of this year compared to a year before. According to the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy on Friday, FDI decreased by more than 15% on year to about $11 billion. Despite the fall, the amount is greater than that of 2019 before the pandemic outbreak and is the third largest for the first half of any year. One expert says the fall was expected due to uncertainties linked to global key rate hikes.
Global interest rates has been rising very rapidly in the United States, in Europe, and also in Korea. So, investment is negatively related to interest rate, and as interest rate goes up globally, it is not strange that international investment has to fall down.
In the meantime, the ministry spoke positively about certain types of investment.
Services investment and investment from the EU, which takes up the largest proportion of the investment, decreased on year. However, the increase in the amount of investment cases, along with the jump in manufacturing and greenfield investment, is a positive sign.
The service sector, which accounted for almost 80% of the total investments, dropped by 26% on year. On the other hand, investments in manufacturing, which take up about 15% of the total, have jumped by 53% from the year before. Investments from EU, China, Hong Kong, and Singapore shrunk, while the U.S. expanded investment by 40%. Meanwhile, the Trade Ministry says it will announce plans next week regarding strengthening the incentives for key items in the supply chain and improving regulations to expand foreign direct investment. Shin Ha-young, Arirang News.